Right, guys, this is spine chilling and satanic. It also tells me that another pandemic's coming. And I do believe we're going to see mass death in the near future. And it's all biblical. So Sinner wins the Shanghai Masters. He just beat the GOAT Djokovic. This guy here, guys, this white guy with his red hair who's Italian, his last name is Sinner. And he's the world #1 tennis player. 10. Say 10. Alright? The last 3 letters of tennis and nis. In reverse, it's sin. So often you see these games where it's 40-40. And Satan tempted Jesus for 40 days and 40 nights. I will tell you again, after 4 years of doing this, that Satan controls professional sports, and they are distractions ultimately to lead you away from the word of God and salvation. Now check this out. I've been coding the 4 horsemen for close to 4 years, and look at this. I said earlier in the tournament, number 4 seed Djokovic would likely stay on 4 Shanghai Masters titles, and that's what's happened. Now Sinner, he just beat Djokovic 2-0. And the first set was really, really close. Alright, it was 7-6 to Sinner. And he won the tiebreaker 7-4. Look how Djokovic had 4 aces in the game. Well, check this out, guys. So you've got number 4 seed Djokovic staying on 4 Shanghai Masters titles. And Djokovic dropped to 4-4 all time against Sinner, who just won his 7th ATP title this year, where he's going to end world #1. Sinner on top of the world, eh? Now it gets even crazier, alright? Now it gets even more crazier. Here's the date duration, guys. Djokovic dropped to 4-4 all time against Sinner. A span of exactly 44 weeks before Sinner's upcoming birthday. Now, what's even more insane is if Sinner wins his next match, which he likely will, he's going to become 66 for the season, which only backs up my theory that Satan controls these outcomes. 666. 666, guys, the number of the beast. Sinner, Italian, the Vatican. I've told you, it's satanic. How often do my codes relate to the Pope, the final Pope, the false prophet? Now on the 287th day of the year, 1st seed Sinner will meet 4th seed Djokovic in the final of the Shanghai Masters. World War I began on 28/7, and 287 is the 14th pentagonal number. So you got 1st seed versus 4th seed. Djokovic is going for his record 5th Shanghai Masters title. He does really well in China, no vax. But I see a wild riddle for Sinner. Number 4 ranked Djokovic can stay on 4 Shanghai Masters titles if he loses the final to Sinner, the 4 horsemen who I talk about all the time. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse is a metaphor depicting the end of times in the New Testament. They describe conquest, war, hunger, and death, respectively. So the 4th horseman is death. Alright? And this giant 4 ritual took place in China. Does 4 mean death in Chinese? The number 4 is sometimes considered an unlucky number, particularly in Cantonese, because the way it is pronounced in the Cantonese dialect is nearly homophonous to the word death. So homophonous just means it sounds the same. You see this? You see this, guys? The 4th horseman is death. Why do you think you're seeing people like Steph Curry doing that go to sleep celebration? Djokovic drops to 4-4 all-time versus Sinner, a span of exactly 44 weeks before Sinner's birthday. Djokovic drops to 38-9 for the season. 389 is the 77th prime. You see the sevens. Sinner can get his 7th season title. 7 the 4th prime, which is why I showed you why he had to win the first set via a tiebreaker 7-4, telling you who was going to win. But again, next to nobody in the world can do this or see this. Now look at this, guys. Sinner won 13 games. Djokovic 9. 13 plus 9 is 22. The book of Revelation, the final book of the Bible, has 22 chapters. 22 chapters. Now look at this. Sinner gets his 65th career win. Revelation 6:5, guys, is about famine, which is going to kill many people. And when he had opened the 3rd seal, I heard the 3rd beast say, "Come and see." And I beheld, and lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand. If Sinner wins this and wins his next game, he will become 66-6 for the year, which is beyond Satanic, and maybe 2 in your face, but Satan is pretty in your face these days. Sinner gets his 7th title this year as Djokovic stays on 1, like 71. And 71's the 20th prime. Sinner 2-0. Yeah, he won it 2-0, guys. Coronavirus was declared a global pandemic on the 71st day of 2020. And you'll see, guys, at most tennis tournaments, they're sponsored by Rolex, just like the Shanghai Masters. And look, Rolex's logo is a crown, like Corona. Jesus Christ, guys, is the King of Kings. He's coming back very soon to judge us all. Straight up. And these sports are revealing it. And God's given me the gift to show you that. And it's up to you whether you want to believe it or not. But check out my work over 4 years. If this is the first time you've watched this video thinking, what's he talking about? Watch my work for 4 years. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what I am talking about. Djokovic can stay on 99 career titles. 3 times 33 equals 99. 33.3% of the angels were cast out of heaven to earth. These players are possessed, guys. They're just possessed. Straight up. There's no other way around it. Now, Djokovic gets his 9th season loss as Sinner stays on 6 losses and Djokovic stays on 99 career titles. Queen Elizabeth II died at age 96 and her husband Prince Philip died at age 99. And we're told they fell in love on a tennis court, guys. They fell in love on a tennis court. Can you see how deep this is? How deeply profound this really is? If Sinner goes 66-6, guys, there's no talking your way out of that one. There's simply no way of talking your way out of that one. Also in tennis, you get a lot of 30-30s during the game. And Judas sold Jesus for 30 pieces of silver. Guys, why does it go from 0 to 15 to 30 to 40? Why? Why is it not 45? Why 40? Sabalenka, who's clearly a dude, again, which I've been showing you for 4 years. So many things I've called out. The invert stuff. The Satanism. Okay? The Catholic Church. All the stuff I've called out. It's absolutely off the charts. Alright? Hollywood. It's all being revealed and people still attempt to mock me. Because they're scoffers who suppress the truth in unrighteousness. Alright? This one video alone should wake you up. Sabalenka extends unbeaten Wuhan Open run. Look who just won the Wuhan Open. This dude, Sabalenka. Alright? Had to beat Chinese star Zheng in China. How convenient. Right? But the Wuhan Open. Aren't we told that coronavirus originated from Wuhan? And look how Sabalenka's born 5'5", Satan gets you 55. Just like Alcaraz is born on 5'5". One of the best male tennis players in the world. So, it's just unbelievable. Guys, if you are not on my website, why are you not there? Where do you get this information from daily? Where? For $10, guys. Just to read this code alone before the match began is worth that. But I put out codes like this every day of the month. Right? On top of the incredible people who leave the codes on my website. If you're not here, what are you spending your money on, honestly? Because, are you reading this? Look how Djokovic stayed on 38 wins this season. Ezekiel 38 is about Armageddon. The final war that precedes the second coming of Jesus Christ. Because, guys, the thing you have to prioritize here is Jesus. And my work is leading people to Jesus every single day. All right? The people that say, oh, stop talking about sports. My sports codes are leading people to the Bible. Okay? So, again, let's see if my video gets, 300 views when I have 12.2 thousand people supporting me. Probably a lot more. Let's see if this gets 300 views, where I've just completely exposed tennis again. Why the Shanghai Masters is taking place, the tournament in Wuhan. Because we're going to get another pandemic. And you're going to start seeing more and more athletes test positive for COVID, aren't you? Just watch. Please like and share. Take care. Have a blessed Sunday. God wins.